Good morning, Paul Georgi from Allendale. It's March 25th and Monday morning, and it's countdown to USDA report time. We've got this big Perspective Planning's quarterly stocks report out on Thursday morning at 11 o'clock. So get ready for that, and that's what we see happening in the trade this week as traders position themselves with their last-minute adjustments before this report. This is a huge report on a yearly basis as we get the number of planted acres projected for corn and soybeans, wheat, cotton. Those are numbers that are extremely important. And then the quarterly stocks number for corn is going to be watched very closely this year as how that supply stacks up to other years and what kind of supply we've got going into the end of the marketing year. So those are things we're going to be watching and talking about here for the next several days. Weather conditions, central Illinois, Indiana is not going to be planting any corn this week as they're under some heavy snow. We didn't get anything here in northern Illinois, but cold temperatures will keep us waiting to get in the field. We are continuing to talk about shipping delays out of Brazil. That story will go only so far. However, the problem that we see is the further lag that we have in shipping out of Brazil creates more of a problem for us down the road as their supply is going to have to move at some time during the year, and that supply will compete with our supply when we get into harvest time here at the end of our growing season. So that's something that's going to be watched again very closely this week. We did see some farmers selling last week on the sharp rally that we've seen in corn. There was a bit of corn moving, which is putting a little bit of pressure on the futures, or basically lack of any further enthusiasm there, at least until we get through this report on Friday. As far as economic news, Cyprus has made a deal supposedly with the EU, which in turn has the Russian people and investors very excited and not very happy about the resolution. So there will be some effects if they go through with the deal with the EU. The big news here today, and I think closing out trade on Friday, was cattle on feed report. We've seen that report as being a little bit friendly. 93% cattle on feed, 86.5 placed, and 93.3 marketed. So all of the numbers are just slightly friendly. How will the market react this morning? It should be a little stronger. We still deal with poor demand for product. Cutout values on Friday were down sharply, down 155 in choice, down 96 in select. However, Rich Nelson in our office here did a quick study on the supply of market-ready cattle, and in 2009 we seen similar situation like this where we had a sharp decline in 120-day plus cattle and the 120-day on feed, and that year we've seen a $5 rally going into mid-April. So something to be paying attention to here. And with the tight supplies, once we get through with liquidation and margin liquidation going to the end of the month, I think that's something that we can monitor, and we feel that there's still some possibility for better prices in this cattle and pork complex. So stay tuned with Allendale Research. We'll keep you informed best we can. Get the whole story by subscribing to the Allendale Advisory Report. And then also a reminder, we've got the Allendale Ag webinar coming up tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So tune into that. We're going to be talking about the USDA report and how you might be able to and want to be positioned going into that report. So give us a call if you got any questions, 800-262-7538. Have a great trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.